Hey, thank you for joining. So, what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to allow folks to come in. So I wanted to join a little bit early. Type it, let me know if you can actually hear me. There is a live chat, so just type it, let me know if you can actually hear me or not. And if you can see me properly. And you can do that on the right side of the screen. I'm just going to do a quick check as well. Come on in, come on in. Hey, everyone. Thank you all for joining. We're going to get started here in a couple minutes. So, if you can hear me well, please comment so that I can know that you can hear me. If you can't, just let me know that as well. Hey, Nia. How's it going? Thank you so much for joining, sis. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, I'm so happy that you all can hear me. I'm super excited that you all have decided to join me for my relaunch. And I will get started here in just a couple minutes. Hey, Prophetess Johnson. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Hey, AT Precious. Hey. Man, I'm loving this support. Y'all just give me all of this energy. So I'm super excited that you all joined me today. And I'm so happy to just share. So let's just give it a couple of minutes for people to join. But in the meantime, tell me how you all are. Just tell me how everything's going. How are you all doing in this pandemic with everything that's going on in the world right now? How are you all doing? How are you all feeling? Let's do a little mental health check-in. So, what I posted earlier on Facebook, and I actually pull it up here, is I did a mental health check-in earlier, and I really would love to know how people are just feeling with everything going on. And the post was just around: do you feel like do you feel like you're living your best life and holding up strong in all of what's going on today? Are you on an emotional roller coaster, but you know you're gonna come out this thing stronger than ever? Are you maintaining just trying to stay stable? Are you feeling lost and not sure where to go next? Or are you just tired and ready to give up? So tell me how you feeling. I just want to know how you all are feeling. Yes, okay, I'm loving it. Living my best life. Yes, I love it. Hey, mama. But yes, thank y'all so much for joining. I'm gonna go ahead and just kick it off because I love to be on time, especially virtually. Welcome to the Exploring with Dora real life ish vlog relaunch. I'm so excited that you all have decided to take 30 minutes out of your night to join me. I feel so blessed to have so many wonderful people in my life who support and love me. And they show me that by telling me and also showing me. So thank you all so much for just showing up for me tonight. I truly appreciate it. So Exploring with Dora is all about sharing my unfiltered truth with the world surrounding wellness, travel, and what I call the wow factor. And it's all around, I'm sharing my unfiltered truth with the hope that it'll impact someone's life positively and help them to just to be able to level up and go to that next level. So my unfiltered truth, I know my unfiltered truth is not just mine. I know there's so much going on and we all have different things going on in our life. So I want to be sure that I share my unfiltered truth so to make it YouTube, but maybe you want to share it with your friends, your family, whomever. I just want that to be comfortable for other people, and I'm just a transparent. I'm an open book. Since my mom is, I'm gonna pick on her a little bit. YouTubing a long time ago, my mom was like, "Ladora, why are you telling all these people your business?" And I was like, "Mom, I'm an open book. I enjoy sharing my life with people." And it was just so funny just to hear my mom say that. So thank y'all so much for joining me. Hi, Daddy. All right. So let's jump right into it. I really want this to be interactive. I cannot hear you all, but I can definitely see your comments. So if you want to interact with me, all you have to do is make sure that you type over in the chat box. So see, some people have already found that. So definitely just type over in the chat box. And guess what? I have some giveaways tonight. So I'm excited to give y'all some of the giveaways. What are they? Only time will tell, right? So tell me, how are you all feeling? Type over in the chat box. I know Mia shares she's living her best life. Love it. What else is going on? How's everyone else feeling over in this pandemic? Tell me. Hey, Quanda. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for joining. How are you all feeling? Tell me. Please tell me. All right. Okay. All right. So look, I just want to jump right into, like, I've done the introduction and I told you all kind of why we're here. But I really want to start now and just share why I decided to do a relaunch. And this was perfect timing because the accountability bullies did come into the building. So I wanted to share why I decided to do a relaunch. So I started my journey way back when. So I knew I wanted to start it back, but I wasn't really quite sure how to start my vlog back because I had been gone for such a long time. And this year, when I started to do my vision board for the year, and I started to look at 2020, I said, you know what? It's 2020. I need 2020 vision. And one thing that I saw that I was missing personally, sharing with you all on my blog. And I'm hoping that you all will keep me accountable. Stay on me. I don't mind it at all. But I knew for 2020, I needed to be more consistent and more disciplined. And I wanted to start back with what I would call my first love. Blogging was my first love. I moved to Erie, Pennsylvania in 2011, and I started blogging. So I wanted to go back to one of my first loves right out of college, which was blogging. And that's what I did. Now, I got to give a shout out because this shout out is definitely due. I knew I wanted to relaunch it, but what was I going to do? I didn't know how to. And I started working with the accountability bullies about a month ago. And shout out to Naquetta and Quanda because they definitely held me accountable. So if you need someone to keep you accountable, hit them up. They suggested, hey, why don't you do a relaunch? Why don't you relaunch your blog? And I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it scared. That's one of their books. I'm telling y'all, putting in a plug for the accountability bullies. But, you know, it was one of those things where I'm like, God, I've been gone for so long. Will people even remember me? Do I even have subscribers on YouTube? So I checked my YouTube and I had like 80 subscribers. And I'm like, oh crap. Okay, well, people, they haven't left me yet. So this might be a great time for me to reintroduce myself and do a relaunch. So that's why I'm here. I'm doing a relaunch because the accountability bullies challenged your girl to get up and just do it scared. I'm not going to tell a story, y'all. I was scared to get back on camera because I had a little insecurity about going live. And I'm like, well, you know, this is going to be scary. Like, I haven't did it in a while. Even then, I was overly critical of myself when I did videos back in 2011 and when I started it again. So, your girl was scared. But now we're here, y'all. We are here. And I'm loving this interaction in the chat box. So, yes, I see my dad. Hey, Daddy. I see my best friend is in the building. Hey, Candace. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Dad. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining on me on this journey. So, what I want to do next is spend the next few sessions talking about what my blog entails. So, as I shared a little bit earlier, Exploring with Dora is all about sharing my unfiltered truth with the world surrounding wellness, travel, and what I call the wow factor. So, I'm going to do something that I think will be really, I'm just going to go through each of those sections and let you all know what you can expect. Now, wellness is one of the things that I started off with, honestly. So I started off in 2011 telling the whole world what my weight was. Like I was videotaping it, putting it out there, y'all. It was, yeah, I was out here on the scale, like, here's my weight. And that's when I started my journey. That's when I started to do my video volume. And since then, I had took a break. So when I started my journey, it was part of it was just all about my weight loss journey. And then I ended up having some weight loss surgery. So my first weight loss surgery, and I said first, y'all, because I have more than one, and I'm gonna get to that. And that's the part of the wellness. My very first weight loss surgery that I had was gastric sleeve, and I had that back in 2012. And I was really excited to do that because it was something that I feel like would change my life. And it truly did change my life. I had always been, ever since a little kid, struggling with my weight. So I was like, you know what, this is an opportunity for me to help reset my life. And I did what made me happy. I had the gastric sleeve done in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The experience was fine. I didn't have any complications that I knew of at that time. But as time progressed, I started getting like the worst ever acid reflux. So I couldn't eat anything. So if I ate an apple, I would get acid reflux. If I ate meat, I would get acid reflux. And then the only thing I could really hold down was like empty carbs, like chips. Anything that was very light, but it wasn't good for me, right? So that's kind of how I got here. Now you might say, all right, Dora, well, what are you gonna talk about now? Because I mean, that was 8 years ago. Well, I still want to keep wellness all around, like my holistic journey. I call it physical, mental, emotional, spiritual journey. I feel like wellness is all of that combined. What do y'all think? Do y'all think it is? Yes, no? I want to see some yeses and some no's. I see y'all in the building. I definitely feel like it's definitely something that is all encompassed. Because if one part of you is off, all parts of you are going to be off. So I wanted to make sure that my circle was complete. Because I don't know if y'all ever seen somebody, wiggle. It just be a whole mess. So I want to start off with something that has personally helped me in my journey, okay? We're going to do I'm going to show y'all what I do every day, a part of what my life entails, okay? I'm going to show y'all just a second. Give me 1 minute, because I will jump all over the place. So, hey, look, I'm just being honest. All right. So with the whole going through my journey and, having my weight loss surgery, I had started having acid reflux, which was, like I said, it was terrible for me. I ended up, about a year ago, I ended up having, I transitioned to what they call gastric bypass. So the gastric bypass was definitely not for me to lose weight. It was simply so that I could get rid of this get rid of this acid reflux. So the acid reflux, everything, what happened was my sleeve was too tight, which meant like my stomach was too tight, so nothing could get down there. So either I was gonna have to be on medicine for the rest of my life, or I had this surgery. My insurance was paying for the surgery 100%. I called as usual my mom and my daddy and said, "Mom and Daddy, I'm about to have surgery. I need y'all to come see about your daughter." And guess what they did? They pulled up. I'm spoiled. But yeah, they pulled up and they came down here for me with my surgery. Yeah, because I know that my friends are being tickled watching this because everybody knows I'm definitely a spoiled rat. But anyway, they pulled up in Houston, Texas. I had my sleeve done, all right, or my gastric bypass. And after about 2000, and that was a year ago, right? But y'all, I know people are like, okay, Dora, you talking about wellness, but that's just a little piece of it. I want to be transparent with y'all. In 2000, and I moved to Houston in 2017, and by December 2017, I know, but I had fell into a depression. So literally from the time I moved to Houston all the way up until December, like I was in my bed. And most people that are probably watching know I have a 6-year-old son. So at this time, my son is 5 years, he's only 4, and I'm always in the bed. Like sleep, I'm just like, oh God, like didn't want to get up. It was tough. I was paying all this money for my son to go to daycare. I would take him to daycare, go work for about an hour, and then go back home, get in the bed, and I was just making sure I was getting my work done at work, But y'all, it was tough. It was tough for me to get out the bed. I did not know it had gotten that bad. So in December 2007, that's when I hit what I call a wake-up call. My son actually told me prior, Mommy, why we don't go nowhere? Mommy, why don't you get out the bed? And that for me was my wake-up call. My son, his 4-year-old son at the time, is saying, Mommy, please get out the bed. And as you all know, when little boys are that young, they are very energetic. They are very excited. So I had to do something, and I had to do it quickly. But I couldn't make time, right? Because I'm asleep and I'm in my bed. So I ended up hitting my breaking point. I ended up hitting rock bottom at one point. And y'all, I feel like I hit rock bottom a couple times. But the grace of God has kept me this far. But I was still in this deep depression, y'all. And I had to learn some coping skills. So I actually want to share a coping skill with you all right now. One thing that started helping me, I don't know why, y'all, I started to love essential oils. It was my thing. It was my go-to. So I started getting like lavender. One, because I heard it helped my son go to sleep, y'all, and he be staying up all night. So I got some essential oils. I got me some lavender essential oils. But then I started getting some different types of essential oils, and that started to become a coping mechanism for me. And what I do is I'm gonna just show y'all right here on the screen. This is one of my essential oils I have. And I just take, this is from Young Living, because I am with Young Living. But I just take a couple drops, 1, 2, 3. I take a couple drops, y'all, rub it together. And my first step was learning how to meditate, meaning take some time out and just really calm down and bring myself back in. Y'all, that smells so good. Yeah, I smell it. Well, y'all can't smell it, but I wish I was here to smell it. But what I would do is I would just take it in and breathe in, breathe out. And then breathe in, breathe out. And I would do that 2 to 3 times. And I would just sit there and just stay calm. And I would pray and I would meditate with myself. And just try to find me some time. And y'all, it literally started to open me up. So that was one of my positive coping mechanisms. And I would definitely want to share that with you all, because you got to find positive coping mechanisms. All right? Because we can all find negative things to do, but I needed to find something more positive that was going to be a positive impact on my life as well as my son's life, because I'm raising a king, and I can't fail at this, right? So like I told you, I'm sitting over here, I'm going through an emotional roller coaster. I was depressed, and then on top of that, I'm tired. So I ended up getting on some medicine from my doctor. So I ended up getting on some medicine, and I was still like, it helped my emotions a bit, but I was still tired. I was so tired. So for about, even all the way up until now, y'all, seriously, I was like tired. And for the last almost year and a half, I have went back and forth to the doctor. Every time I was going somewhere, I'm at the doctor. Ladora, what is wrong with you? I am tired, and I don't know why. I feel emotionally okay, but I'm tired. I don't know what the problem is. So I'm going through therapy. I started working with I'm going through therapy. I'm doing my work. I'm doing my healing process. Because there was a lot of stuff going on during that time frame. I'm like, okay, I'm depressed. What am I depressed for? Okay, what is it? And as I started to go through doing the work, I was still exhausted. Well, finally, I had to pull the plug on one of my primary care physicians. I went to another one. He immediately identified that I was anemic. I was extremely anemic, and that I had low iron. And then he hit me with something else, y'all. He hit me with, you not only are anemic, but you have tested positive for lupus. So I'm like, lupus, what is that? So immediately I do my little Google search, click, click, click. You know, you got your cell phone. So I'm over here on my cell phone. I'm doing lupus, and all I see is like lupus, like systematic lupus. I knew people who had lupus, and their journey was like, I saw some people who had physically, their body had started to shut down. I saw so many different aspects, or so many different things that just threw me off. And I'm like, God, I don't know what it wasn't anything that they could pinpoint to lupus. Like they only said it was based off the environment, and it could be triggered by stress and all this. So I'm like, Well, what is the problem? Okay, I done triggered this new disease in my life. What is this? Well, I went to the doctor. I was borderline. So when I went to the doctor, he sent me to a rheumatologist. Started going to the rheumatologist, and he noticed that I had what he was able to identify is I had discoid lupus. So discoid lupus is of the skin. And y'all, look, I had started getting insecure because my skin had started breaking out, and I'm like, my skin always been pretty. What is going on? What is going on? And I had all these little dark marks on my face, and even on my hand, you can actually see I just don't heal like I normally was. I normally would, and that was all a part of what they had called discoid lupus. So we'll jump into all of that later, y'all. But that was kind of like what I want to share from a wellness standpoint, because like all this stuff has started happening. But look, y'all, what I want to share with you all is some of my positive coping mechanisms on how I was able to get out of that. So this is what I'm going to do now with my first giveaway, because I don't want to be before y'all long, is I want to give away some samples of essential oils. So I have these cute little samples. I'll be sending folks until they run out 4 of these. And they're just little samples of they're just different samples of essential oils. So it's a one-time use. You can put it in a diffuser. You can just do the exercise that I just did. But y'all, when I tell y'all essential oils changed my life, it definitely changed my life. And I want to share that with you all. So if you're interested in it, all you have to do is just comment your name, and I will reach out to you, and we will get you some samples of essential oils. And I'll share with you all, but I have peace and calming, peppermint, lavender. I have some different samples. So if you're interested, just comment your name. I'm gonna send you some free samples on tomorrow, shipping out tomorrow. I'm gonna send you some free samples because, like I said, it changed my life. All right. So just comment your name, and I see the names coming through, and I will definitely send you all some samples. So here's another thing. The name of my blog is called Exploring with Dora. So what would Exploring with Dora be without like the travel piece, right? Hey, so with the travel piece of it, I just still want to be able to share my adventures out in the world, but I feel like travel is my therapy. So for me, it's my therapy, and I want to share that with the world. So I see Precious and some other folks that are on here who have always been on my trips, my Encanto. Y'all, every year we go to Vegas. So I said I was releasing my trips this year. I need you all to mark your calendars for June 2020, June 2021. We are going back to Vegas. So this is going to be called what we call the annual bestie trip. And it's all about reconnecting family and friends with their love, back to the roots of it. We want you all to get back connected, because I can tell you one thing, I would not be who I am or where I am today if I didn't have really a great support system of friends and family. And sometimes we just don't take the time to go back and reconnect. So I want to reconnect with my friends and my family, and I want y'all to come with us, and I want you to bring your friends and your family, because y'all, we going to Vegas, all right? And we about to have a ball, but it's going to be some good stuff, and I can't wait to release that out to you all with the itinerary. So yes, we're going to Las Vegas, Nevada for the annual bestie trip. Also, we're going to do a cousins cruise. Yes, we're going to go international. So the cool thing about going international with a cruise, we're going to take a Carnival cruise, and we're going to sail to Cozumel, Mexico, and to Belize. And we're going to just enjoy the beautiful sun. Because, y'all, travel is my therapy, and I want to share it with you all. So I don't want to just share. I don't just want to show y'all what I'm doing. No, I don't want to do that. I want to share my travel experiences with you all as well. So that's what we're going to do there. So like I said, that is going to be what I call the cousins cruise. So grab all your cousins, whether they're your real cousins or your fake cousins, bring them on, because we finna to cruise on a boat. That brings me to my second giveaway. You all don't have to do anything to this. I've been creating some digital solutions for you all. And one thing I notice is when I travel, I need a travel planner. And I'm working on some new things, y'all. And this is one of the things I created. It's what I call a country list. And it's basically, it lists out the different continents in all the countries. So you can be marking off your wish list, y'all. You can mark them off, highlight the ones you're going to next. Look, y'all got a free checklist, y'all. It's a free one. So that's coming to everyone who was able to RSVP via the Eventbrite. You will be receiving that, and it's going to be a checklist of the countries. All you got to do is print it off. Just print it off. Start checking away. Check, check. Or my little cousin's word, period. I'm trying to get hip. But anyway, so that's the travel piece of it. And then the last piece of it is what I call the wow factor. So, man, life has been real. I was going to say crazy, but no, it's been real. And there's been some real ish going on. Real ish. And I told you all that I'm working on my spiritual, physical, mental, emotional journey as a holistic realm. So that brings me to my last feature, which is wow factor. That's all around, what am I doing? What am I, it's me, y'all. It's me. I can't explain it no differently. It's just Dora. One thing that I love and something I enjoy is I enjoy sharing my life and my truths. Look, I went from being engaged to being literally single again. So out here on the market, y'all, that was a journey. I'm a single parent, so I co-parent my son with my son's father. There's just so much I want to share with you all because look, we all know life isn't easy, but we can all support each other through this journey. And my prayer, my hope is that as you all go through your journey, you will be able to, we can help each other and support each other. So I just covered the 3 areas. It is wellness, okay? Wellness is all about health, physical, mental, emotional health. You have travel, all right? And not only are y'all going to hear about my travel, but we're going to travel together, all right? And then we also have the wow factor. It's all about the motivational, how do we inspire each other? Because just like you all inspire me literally just by being here, okay? You really do. So I want to do one more giveaway, all right? And I think it's super cute. If you come in, the first person that comments the name gets this. All right, it says never stop dreaming. Because y'all, it's literally one of those things for me personally where I relaunched my blog on faith. I jumped out there on faith because I said this is something that I'm passionate about. And I wanted to share it with the world. And I wanted to share my unfiltered truth with the world. And that's why I'm here, y'all. I'm here sharing my heart with y'all because I want you all to go on that journey with me. So first person that comments their name gets this. Never stop dreaming. Okay. So this will go to Candace. Never stop dreaming. Love it. So this will go to Candace Shelton. All right. Perfecto. All right, so we went through those 3 areas.